Hey everybody, welcome to Everything Money Channel with Seth and Uncle Paul. We're here as always analyzing stocks, real estate, talking business. Stocks have been killing it this year, so we're talking a lot about it. This is off our Patreon request line. We have a Patreon. The link is in below. Link in the comments. It's patreon.com/everythingmoney. If you are in love with discipline and investing and you want more access to Paul, his portfolio, visit our Patreon. But today we are talking about, from a Patreon request, Paul, we're talking about Uber. I think an amazing company, a very surprising company to folks in that they haven't made a ton of money in this world. I know a lot,
They've
obviously,
zero money.
millions and millions and millions of people use this company. I find it shocking they don't make much money, even though they obviously charge a lot.
They do not make money.
So what we're going to do is use our 8-pillar analysis to analyze the health of this company. This is the analysis that Paul has been using for years and years to look at a stock price, the earnings and financials, to learn if this is a company you should be investing in and how close you are. Paul, why don't we start with our beautiful 8 pillars? What is the market cap for Uber? I love you.
So this is not one of the 8 pillars, but we always talk about the market cap. $90 billion. This is the true price of the company. I never look at the stock price. I look at the price, the market cap of the company. That's what you're paying for that company when you're buying a share. You're buying it on the value of 90 billion. PE ratio, first pillar, it is negative. They do not make money. Big X right there, guys. It does not make money.
Now, Paul, go back real quick. That was the first pillar. PE is a great one to start with, but why don't you, this brainwashing had to get in my mind over the course of the last couple of years. Why don't you look at the stock price? That's what I only ever looked at, is what is the price of the stock right now? Is it down? Is it up? That's how I should be buying, right? Why is that not the case?
Stock price can be manipulated. If you have a company worth $100 and it has 10 shares, the stock price is $10. If you have a company that's worth $100 and it has 100 shares, the stock is $1. They're the exact same market cap, $100. They're both worth $100, but it just depends on how many shares outstanding they have. So all I care about is what's the market cap, number of shares outstanding multiplied by the price. Uber could easily make their company $500 a share just by doing a reverse split, decreasing the number of shares by 10 times, reducing it by 90%. It's still the market cap would still be the same of $90 billion. It does not matter. What matters is the market cap.
Let's look at pillar number 2, which is profit margin. We want this over 10% for the profit margin.
When they don't make money, it's hard to have a profit margin. So their profit margin is negative. They have a pretty decent gross margin, though, at 48%. Gross margin is for every extra dollar they sell, how much of that goes to profit? 48%. For every dollar they sell, 48 cents goes to profit. That's very healthy. That's very good. But they're still growing like crazy, spending a lot of money on growth. That's why their profit margin is negative.
Pillar number 3 is revenue growth over the past 5 years. Paul, what do you think?
Okay, well, they haven't been around publicly for that long. Massive revenue growth. Major check mark. 3.8, 7.9, 11.1, 13.9. But the big days of growth are past them. As you can see, their growth is slowing. In fact, their growth is actually down in the last 12 months. They have $12.8 billion in revenue, when in the last year they did 13.9. I guarantee a lot of it has to do with the fact that during COVID, less people are using Ubers. That's going to hurt them for a little bit. Keep that in mind.
Let's do pillar number 4, which is profit growth over the past 5 years.
Oh, they actually had profit in 2018. Last year, look at this, guys. Negative 370, negative 4 billion, $1 billion in profit, negative 8.5 billion last year. They lost $8.5 billion in income last year. So definite big X there. So far, we have 3 X's and 1 check mark. Nice job.
How about pillar number 5 is number of shares outstanding? We want this number going down.
So technically it is down 1.459 to 1.25. But as you can tell, they went up in the last 2 years. So it's still a check mark.
How about pillar number 6, which is current assets greater than current liabilities, Paul?
All right. So current assets is basically the cash on hand. We like to see it where they have enough cash on hand to pay their current liabilities, which is current bills on hand. So they have 9.4 billion essentially in cash, and their current liabilities is 6.9. So they have plenty, check mark there. They have over $2.5 billion left over at the end of the day.
This one you love. One of the best pillars is pillar number 7, free cash flow growth, Paul.
Both are X's, guys. There is no free cash flow. Free cash flow is cash from operations plus the negative capital expenditures. it's negative because they have no operating. This is the money you use to pay dividends, buy back shares, reinvest in the company. They're all trying to grow so much that they spend a lot of money growing. So this is X's on both. I think we only had, did we have 2 check marks or 1?
Yeah, revenue growth, profit growth, and actually the shares were decreasing.
Not profit growth. Revenue growth was 1.
Uh-huh.
And the shares outstanding was the other.
Yeah.
So guys, in my opinion, for a $90 billion company, there are other companies you can buy for $90 billion that generate a lot of profit. The hard part for Uber is if they do, let's say you assign, they have to make essentially $4 or $5 billion in profit for them to justify this $90 billion in market cap. Okay. For that to happen at a growth, let's say their bottom line margin is 15%. They have to basically bring in revenue of, what is that? $30 billion. And they're at 13 billion. So just to justify today's market cap, they have to grow by 2.5 times. I'm out. Definite X here. So ironically, they're at all-time high. Ironically, they're at an all-time high, even though COVID killed them.
I was just going to say, Paul, that's precisely why someone brought this up, right? Again, we go back to like, everyone knows buy low, sell high, except we only start talking about these companies when they're peaking. When they're high. So I just like, what is that mindset? You know, obviously no one cared about. Now I've asked you this before. You're walking a tightrope as the company is failing. If you go back to the chart, Paul, like obviously nobody was interested in Uber when it was way down here. At least we weren't getting requests for it. So when it's way down pre May 2020, right? And so,
yep.
So what is that mindset of now that it's spiking? That must be what people are thinking. Should I get in on this enormous rise? Am I correct?
Yeah, this is all momentum stuff. I mean, we talk about momentum. We talk about a 200-day average versus a 300-day, and it did cross over here. So we want the blue line to go above the orange line. At that mark, if you buy every single time the 200-day moving average goes above the 300-day, you're going to beat the market over long periods of time and lots of stocks. And at this point, you would have bought at $37. Oh, sorry. Where is this mark? Yeah, $37 a share to $50 now. You'd have made some money. That's not fundamental investing. That's all momentum driven. More power to you. I do some of it too. I love it. It's purely based on price, not based on any fundamentals. More power to you. But if you're buying this based on fundamentals, the growth of the company, all that stuff, the financials, you're going to have a hard time.
We are coming out with an app that'll do exactly what we just did. It's an 8-pillar analysis. Paul, talk about it.
So I decided that the 8 pillars was very popular. We decided to make an app for it. It's being worked on currently. It'll allow you to put any one of 9,400 stocks I think we're going to have in it. I'm going to limit it a little bit because I don't want too small of stocks, etc. It's going to do all the analysis for the 8 pillars for you. It's just going to churn it out and say, here are the ones that are check marks, here are the ones that are X's. And it's going to have other things that you're going to be able to see financials for the last 5 or 10 years. You're going to be able to do all that stuff yourself. This Y charts here that I do, it costs me money every year. You guys, it costs me like $5,000 a year, $4,000 a year to own, to have. You guys don't want to pay for that. You shouldn't have to pay for that. I'm going to come out with a much cheaper version. The app is going to be $15 or $25 a month. But guess what? If you join our Patreon, the smallest Patreon, it goes $8, $25, and $100. Obviously, $100 a month, you get all access to me. $8 and $25, you get some extra. $25, you get some access to me. $8. Everybody in the Patreon, though, no matter what level you're at, gets the app for free. So as long as you're a Patreon member, active member, paying the monthly fee, you get the app for free. If you want to talk to me every single day, join the $100 one. It's only 25 spots, but people in that one will tell you I am very active. I talk every day. Mo and I talk every day about our stock ideas, our investing ideas, and people are very, very active with us. So it depends what you want to do, but this app will be awesome. It'll give you everything that you need to analyze the company the way I do from the 8 pillar section. Make sure
you guys are smashing the like button. As always, we'd love to get a subscribe. You don't have to pay us a nickel for this. You don't have to pay your Uncle Paul for this advice. Just smash the like, and YouTube will give us that payment. We appreciate your support. And if you want more access to us, including our fireside chat, Paul, on December 10th, you and I at your home, we'll sit down again. The first one was incredibly successful, and we will do uncensored, unfiltered analysis and questions direct from our Patreon members. So if that intrigues you and you want to become a more disciplined investor, follow your Uncle Paul. Thanks for joining us on the Everything Money channel. Paul, I love you. Thanks for the great analysis on Uber.
Thank you very much, sir.
See you guys.